them the PFP cameras, you know, they come like some man who treats a woman bad. And the woman left and find a different man. And then get up every day and pray say the man treat her bad. Them a pray say something go wrong in the relationship. And as soon as there's a little problem with them, you your man that you left and you find new man and gone. Your man see my kick out your teeth then I hear say, you know. Hey, see it? Yeah man, see it? And them never treat you good from them never treat you good, you know. And they don't want to see you happy. Comrades mentality. Them don't want to see the country move forward unless at them. And them don't even want to see it move forward. Because they get so much chance it move forward and it stays stagnant. Or in the negative. And them come tell we now, say. Them want to take it now. And move it forward. Look how much chance they get to move the country forward. 20 years straight or 18 years straight. Then get the country to move forward. Straight, consecutive. Straight. But them are going to tell you everything now after they have the people them are suffering in Jamaica and can are growing in a circle and deal with their hands out. Now them want to run the country. And them decide say that we are them are doing tell lies, be indecent, reach the people them are gullible, and things like that are going to get them across the finish line. Listen, my real people. Don't stay silent. See people in America stay silent. See people in America. You know what happened to America? The people them in America. You know much of them I say them regret voting for the man. Because what that man do? What that man do? Eh? That man a line in pocket. And him family and the tapanaris them. And the wealthy. And I send them pit in the arms way. And today the stock market up today down. And X amount of people are buy stock before news come out. Because people decided that they were gonna stay home, they were not going to this, they were not gonna speak, and look what happened. Do not make the mistake and make that happen in Jamaica. Do not turn this country over to PNP who is going to go up against America with them ideologies. We do business with America where they right this up. We do business with America where when people them need to survive. We're not going back to married in goods. We're not going back for buy stay free and rice or butter. This government with Andrew Holness have put Jamaica first, not Cuba first. Yeah, we love Cuba, them do enough things away. But at the end of the day, my picnic them in my house, me have to make certain say they eat. Me have to make certain say they have a roof over their head. Me can't go fast in the people business and my picnic go dead for hungry too. Here we go on now. I'm sorry for you, I go on with you, my general, but you know, so I can't make my picnic dead for hungry. Because they are my responsibility. Jamaican people task Andrew Holness with another 4 or 5 years to run this country. Zulika Jess, Smiley, Mark Golden and him clan, Ian Hills and all of the liar them, they want to take that away from you. At time for stand up to them. At time for call out Zulika Jess and Smiley General. The people spoke. The people have spoken. They tasked Mr. Holness to run this country for the next 4 to 5 years. Luckily, they did. Because we have one of the biggest disasters right after. And if it were the PNP who no elect, had them Tapanaris friends with that, lend the government money to fix back the country, and they may give them some massive interest rate back on the money. And them that come justify it and say, yeah man, them have to borrow money from the rich people them. To give them more riches. Then that gone in at the NIR already. So we wouldn't have no buffer. We wouldn't have nothing to save at the end of the day from shocks. The same PMP them we are talking about now, never even want to have policies, no insurance policies in case of disaster. And then come now have big chat. The same PMP we only could have only could have collect 3.9 million from their supporters. The same PMP will tell people, don't send the money to the government. The most you can say about Andrew Wellness, in tight pan the money, my favor. Tight pan the money. But so was my granny. And so was my mother. Yeah. And so was your grandmother. And so was your mother. Yeah. Because. Yeah. And so was your grandmother. And so was your mother. Yeah. Because them always are prepared for rainy days. That's why grandma used to tie it up and put in her bosom. And when she was saying you go to shop, she go in there. And like my uncle King Brown, he used to have him and at the point time couldn't see, he feel the money and he make certain say he's stingy with the money and he feel the money. He feel more like a England he come from. He come like a England people then come down and they make a little thing back in the days and he squeeze and he makes yeah. So for your Andrew, there might be no loose spenders, no wasteful spenders. But at least you know so the money there and it go put to use. Then can't say money get stolen, you know, the money gone, you know. PMP tell us a 3.9 million Jamaican dollar them collect. This administration tell us that them collected 1.4 billion and hear them, oh, the money so long now spend. Them now tell us a 67 billion spent already, you know. They not tell us that. Because they think you're gullible. And we have liars who choose to be dunce, choose to be uneducated out of convenience. So they can make you dunce and fool too. Don't be gullible. Don't be gullible. Look on the bridge where just open Try Bridge. And look on the next bridge where open. And look on the ribbon where Andrew Wellness a cut. Andrew Wellness now come out come toe to toe with them. Because guess what? He have work for do. He can't come out every day toe to toe with them and argue with them and run back at them and everything himself in contest it. He can't do that, people. Because he was tasked with another term to fix up everything and fix the country. And we had a disaster. So listen me real Jamaican people. If you believe in a prayer, pray for him. If you believe in a coordination, coordinate with him. He's one of the man who can reach, you know. Him not hard to reach, you know. And he read on the letter them. Write letter to him. Go up on your computer and write a letter to him. Go up on Google and how I write it. Go to how do I send a letter to the Prime Minister. Yeah, man, him read them, man. Him approachable people. And nobody no send me out to come do nothing for them. But me love my country, people. I just want to spend my last days. Yes, so Jamaica. And I want a country where people can come. You know, not so much foreign I get citizenship. The people might run left them country if they come here. Come home, come buy a piece of land before it get too expensive. Come home. I remember the last thing I went to tell you. I remember back in the days, you know. Somebody asked me, taxi driver, either taxi driver asked me if me live in Jamaica. He must say, I'm a soup, me a cook. Well, I'm going to check for my soup one more time. And I Dunce here. PMP Dunce here. Man, go up on your page here, man. Want to take him out of me, people. People want to fix him up. Wanna see. Listen to me. Listen to me. The hope say PMP go come na power food eat a food and hungry I go kill you. Because Jamaican people them not stupid. Hungry I go kill you no. Wanna go in one thing so you can go in the next election go about statutory declaration. 100 thief money. Eh? Nara. When I try walk back no boss say we're not against Nara, when those things say Andrew go thief the money. No, that not we have no say we no voted against it. Nara and on the backside. Remember that. So hungry I go kill you. The $1 billion with the PMP promise you. Uno will never get that $1 billion there. Uno will never get that $1 billion. Never. So if I eat to no sit down and wait man to go share up, hungry I go kill you no. As a matter of fact, you better get on board. If you don't know me, you get on board here. Because Mark Golding will not win an election in Jamaica. He will not win an election in Jamaica. Never. Mark Golding have no chance to beat Andrew Holness. Uno put on a best shot the last election. Uno put on a best foot last election. Uno swear so uno have it lucky last. Uno swear so uno win the election. Uno put on a pot pan fire, a pot burn up. Uno pot burn up. And because uno can't accept the defeat, uno still upon the internet a ball. Uno still upon the internet a try to tear down Andrew Holness. Everything we wanna try, everything we wanna do, it now work. No, the people have sense. And the next election, we not gonna lose back the seat them we wanna did win. Just take it from me. Because we can't run around the country again talk about statutory declaration. No matter what Integrity Commission try, no matter how them hold up a Mark Golding statutory declaration and then claim that them are certified. Now, we the Jamaican people are not damn fool. We know say Mark Golding does not value 1.8 million US dollar. The man say them don't make him money already. No man will say them don't make them money already. They no come scrape. Can't have 1.8 million dollar. 1.8 million US dollar. No man with 1.8 million can maybe buy one house in Jamaica right now. Depends on the kind of house they want to live in. No man. Now have 1.8 million US dollar and talk about them don't make them money already. You not fool nobody. The Jamaican people them are not fool. I just look of TikTok of them and the little people run on social media and want excitement. A little mix up people. Them will not have a run on the internet and some little either from the diaspora. Uno will be losing back seats in the next election. Because uno already not performing, all uno do a chat and swim in a pool at the time. Facts. Uno gonna lose back them seat there. Take it from me. The people want to idiot. The people them know say Mark Golding get $600 million in 2006-2007, which is over 8 million US dollar, and today he must say in value 1.8 million out of it. That means that Mark Golding in can't angle money. Anybody we can do basic maths. Mark Golding makes $600 million after the sale of DBNG according to the records in 2006-2007. And today Mark Golding is telling us that he only has 1.8 million based on his statutory declaration. And nobody now investigate that. And if we accept it for what it is, it means that Mark Golding is a man with not do good business. It means that he can run this country. It means that he going to put the country in a bankruptcy. We are no fool. We will be campaigning and pointing these things out to the Jamaican people because they're on record. So when the Integrity Commission thinks that do we a disservice, it do we a give we ammunition. We just out here highlighting Nara and pointing out the skettle them will take over the PMP party. We're not even in a campaign mode. We're not a campaign. I want a campaign. We don't put up all petition for people sign for go after the police them for destroy the police force. We are going to campaign. We are going to tell the people them say only did want to cancel with police force. We are going to tell the people and say when they do what we get rid of the commissioner of police, we bring down the crime rate. We are going to tell the people them we will be going into the crevice and corner of Jamaica. We not just give it things. We are write them down, we are add them up, we are sum them up for use back against you. Uno will be getting a shellac in the next election. You think the Jamaican people might that? You think say Jamaican people them hate police? The Jamaican people know say without the police, them criminal take over Jamaica and them have to run left the yard. You know much big man and big woman get backs up if you go out them bed. When criminal are run boy about Dan run. Right no man afraid for call. Right no man afraid for call himself Dan boy. At the Jamaica, this where the people have been begging for. When the man say, I'm going to make you sleep with the door open, we mean it and we going for it. And when Mr. Chang resign, we're going to put somebody in a position where even more stringent when it comes down to these laws and these criminal acts where they are going to put in place to get rid of criminal them. You know that?
Madam Speaker, today I rise to speak directly to the soul of this nation and to strip away the desperate repetitive theater that has become the trademark of the opposition. As we approach the upcoming local government elections, the Jamaican people is being treated to a very predictable, very cynical rerun. Every single election cycle, the People's National Party plays the exact same card. They look at the achievements of the government. They realize they cannot compete on policy, and so they launch a coordinated, malicious plot to target the Prime Minister. We have seen this movie before, Madam Speaker. When Peter Phillips was their leader, they weaponized their entire campaign to attack the Prime Minister's personal home. They failed. In the last election, they spent months trying to manipulate his statutory declarations, to manufacture a cloud of suspicion. They failed again because the Jamaican people voted for performance over propaganda. Now, having failed to break the man, they are stooping to a new low. They are going after his family, launching petulant, desperate swipes against you, Madam Speaker, the Speaker of this Honorable House. It is a shameful ploy to sway the public and distract them for their own intellectual bankruptcy. But today we are going to remind Jamaica of the hard, cold, unassailable facts. We are going to talk about the real, undeniable transformation that has impacted the lives of everyday Jamaicans under Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Madam Speaker, before we talk about roads or schools, let us talk about the very foundation of the ship of state. Before this administration took the wheel, Jamaica was drowning. We were shackled by a crushing debt to GDP ratio that swallowed our national budget whole. There was no money to fix a pipe, no money to patch a road, and no money to equip a hospital because every dollar we made went to paying off international lenders. Look at where we stand today. Through the strict, unwavering fiscal discipline of Prime Minister Andrew Holness and his team, this government pulled our GDP, our debt to GDP down to historic lows prior to the recent climate shocks from Melissa. What does that mean for the average Jamaican? It means Jamaica is no longer a financial beggar. Because we pay down the debt, we finally have the fiscal independence to spend Jamaican money on Jamaican people. That macroeconomic success is exactly why we achieve the lowest unemployment rate in the history of this country. Under previous eras, finding a job required political links are a miracle. Today, under this administration, thousands of young men and women who used to sit on the street corner are getting up every morning, putting on their clothes, and earning an honest wage. We didn't just grow the economy on paper. We put paychecks into the pockets of the working class. Because the economy is stable, we have embarked on the largest infrastructure modernization drive in modern Jamaican history. We are not just patching potholes. We are laying the concrete foundations for the next 50 years. Look at the highways cutting through the hills, connecting rural farmers directly to urban markets. Look at the secondary roads being systematically overhauled across our parishes. For the average Jamaican, a modern road is not a luxury. It is a lifeline. It means the taxi driver doesn't have to spend his entire week's earnings replacing broken suspension parts. It means an ambulance can reach a sick mother in a rural community in 20 minutes instead of 2 hours. And we aren't stopping at roads. We are systematically modernizing our public health infrastructure, investing heavily in upgrades to regional hospitals, expanding bed capacities, and procuring state of the art diagnostic equipment so that a poor man can receive first class medical attention without having to fly abroad. Madam Speaker, nowhere is this structural modernization more visible than in our fields. For generations, our small farmers have been left at the mercy of unpredictable rains, extreme weather, and volatile crop markets. This administration has completely changed the script from manual survival to industrialized, smarter agriculture. Look at what Prime Minister Andrew Holness officially handed over recently: the state of the art multi-million dollar Essex Valley agro processing facility in St. Elizabeth. For the average farmer in St. Elizabeth, this facility is a complete game changer. It is a massive agricultural economic housing cold storage, water treatment facilities, and a central administration complex. When bumper crops drop crop prices to zero, our farmers no longer watch their hard work rot on the ground. They can now store excess yield, freeze produce, and process it into high valuable goods, stabilizing food prices across Jamaica. Furthermore, as outlined in the sectoral presentation by Minister Floyd Green, under the theme Growing Forward, we are pouring 800 million into a massive greenhouse expansion project to construct 95 modern greenhouses across 4 parishes before the end of this year. We have completed the 10-year National Agricultural Development Plan to guarantee regional food security. More importantly, Madam Speaker, we are funding a $50 million agricultural insurance program to make 5,000 small youth and women farmers bankable and secure against climate perils. For the young person in rural Jamaica, farming is no longer a backbreaking chore. It's a tech-driven, highly lucrative business. Nearly 4,000 youth have flooded our agricultural registries over the past 2 years because this government gave them the tools, the tech, and 34% of all available land in our national agro parks. Madam Speaker, this administration understands that a nation is only as strong as its most vulnerable citizens. For decades, rural parents face an agonizing daily choice: how to find the bus fare to send their children to school. This government answered that cry by rolling out the Rural School Bus Program. Today, thousands of children across rural Jamaica can step onto a safe, reliable, government subsidized bus. For the average mother in the hills of St. Elizabeth or Clarendon, this program means peace of mind. It means money saved on transport can now go forward buying nutritious food and textbooks. We are ensuring that geography no longer dictates a child's destiny. Furthermore, we looked at our young people who want a skill but couldn't afford the tuition. Prime Minister Andrew Holness completely revolutionized human capital development by making hard NSTA trust training completely free. We removed the financial barriers. Now, whether you want to be a certified welder, a hospital professional, or a digital tech specialist, the door is wide open. For the youth in our inner cities, this isn't a talking point. It is a passport out of poverty. And let us look at those who build our world-renowned tourism product. For decades, hotel workers, the chefs, the room attendants, the bartenders work their entire lives to make others rich, only to retire into absolute destitution. This administration corrected that historic injustice by introducing the landmark tourism workers' pension scheme. For the average hotel worker, this government has guaranteed dignity in their golden years. We have ensured that their sweat and labor will secure their future, not leave them empty handed. Madam Speaker, the opposition's loudest complaints are always about crime. Yet, they choose to completely blind themselves to the historic security transformation taking place right before our eyes. Governing through a security crisis takes a cool head and systematic overhauls, not reactive emotional stunts. Look at the facts. Under the targeted strategies of this administration, murders have plummeted to a decisive 5-year low. Just earlier this year, January 26 recorded a staggering 55% year-on-year reduction in homicides, making it the safest single month in modern Jamaican history since systematic recording keeping began in 2001. We achieved this because we did what the opposition never had the vision or the discipline to do. We completely modernized the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Go into our communities today. The police are no longer operating out of dilapidated, crumbling stations with no vehicles. We have built modern digitalized police stations. We have injected fleets of new vehicles, advanced communication technology, and cutting-edge forensic tools. More importantly, we have shifted the culture to high-tech, intelligence-driven policing. For the average Jamaican living in an area once dominated by fear, this modernization means the rule of law is returning to their community. It means a mother can walk to the corner shop at night knowing that an equipped, professional, and rapid response police force is safeguarding her lane. Madam Speaker, governing a country through global inflation, pandemics, and back-to-back hurricanes like Beryl and Melissa is a serious, heavy burden. It cannot be managed by political opportunists whose only strategy is to throw tantrums, walk out of chambers, and launch desperate character assassination plots against the Prime Minister and his wife. The opposition attacks Andrew Holness because his legacy of delivery makes them look irrelevant. They attack his family because they cannot attack his record. When the voters look at the ballot, they are not going to choose gossip. They are going to choose the roads they drive on. They are going to choose the free hard training that empower their children. They are going to choose the modern Essex Valley Agro Processing Plant, their livelihoods. They are going to choose the peace of mind brought by historic reductions in violent crimes. Jamaica has come too far to turn back now. We have built too strong a foundation to let reckless hands tear it down. We are keeping the master builder at work. We are keeping Captain Andrew Holness at the wheel. And we are moving Jamaica steadily, safely, and powerfully forward. I thank you, Madam Speaker. And thank you all for watching this video. Please like, share, and follow. Walk good, Jamaica.